Good morning. It is an honor to welcome our guest, Yagoub Kibeida, Executive Director of Mosaico Action for Refugees, which is a COMETS partner. Hello, Yagoub.
Hello.
Could you please tell us a little about Mosaico?
Mosaico Action for Refugees is a refugee-led organization based in Turin in 2006 from group of refugees from different countries. And the role of Mosaico is, the aim is to facilitate the integration and inclusion process for newcomers, and also for advocacy and promotion and defending the asylum rights.
What is Mosaico's role within the COMET project?
Mosaico role is fundamental because we start a little bit later with developing common pre-departure orientation activities and tools, having regard to the best practice exist and orientation of developed set of common pre-departure activities, aiming to present the relevant program clearly to beneficiaries, stimulate complete understanding the beneficiaries' individual migration plan, clarify role and responsibilities for actors involved. And also, Mosaico will act as a cultural supervisor and facilitator, especially supporting the development of process and tools which are culturally sensitive and appropriate. Specific attention will be given to cross-cultural, gender, minorities, and so forth. Mosaico orientation will be also together with our partner Association France Phenomenon, is ethno-psychological clinic, and they have this approach, ethno-psychological approach. We will work together, and we will develop with them by cultural and linguistic mediation, our cultural and linguistic mediation, that will based on involved implementation of the whole tools, pre-departure and post-arrival facilitating.
Mosaico plays an important role in the Pagellan Tasca project, which is a study program for refugee minors and is one of the programs that participates in the COMET network. Can you please tell us about your experience?
The Pagellan Tasca, we start collaborating with InterSOS in this project even before being included in COMET. And for Mosaico, Pagellan Tasca is really the response, because we are also always advocate about to stop death on the sea, at sea, the Mediterranean. And it's not enough, should be an action to show that there is other way of arrival. So it's not enough to say stop death in the sea. Rescue of these people are important, but also complementary pathways is much more important. So these minors can arrive to Italy without being harassed or being in danger from human traffickers, and also the risk to death in the desert or in the Mediterranean. So as soon as InterSOS proposed this kind of collaboration, we just said this is our aim, and our role also to facilitate meetings with the beneficiaries, but also with the host community. So again, together with France Phenomenon, ethno-psychiatric clinic, we prepared the host community. So the families that host these minors, we prepared them. We had a lot of questions, curiosity, pre-arrival of these minors. The families asked to understand how from there they are, what background they have, which kind of problem may occur, and so we facilitate with them all this. And also we prepare the beneficiaries and the minors before pre-departure, before they arrive to Italy, and after we continue also together with the UNHCR. We have a focus group with them to understand their expectation, if they are met, if they have another dreams, if they have think another way. So all this will contribute for future arrival.
How is the orientation of people arriving in Italy decided and evaluated?
The orientation is decided upon the experience of every individual case. So the orientation is individual. So yes, we had collective meetings. We give general outline, important issues regarding migration projects, living conditions, citizenship pathways, process of knowing the territory, cultural awareness for both, and the healthcare, because also this is important for the matching, because the different of the commit with other humanitarian corridor, there is opportunity to make the matching and to need to know pre-departure where we can locate the person according to his needs.
Could you provide concrete examples to help us better understand your work?
Our work is, as I mentioned, is to facilitate and to create tools for better integration and inclusion, prevent a conflict between host community and beneficiaries, facilitate the access to the cultural, cross-cultural pathways and consciousness. Redefine roles of long distance family hosting families, gender issues, also important. Our role is really vast, and we organize different focus groups with all our partners at hosting, start from Italy using Versos, and also other partners in France or in Spain and in Germany. So we have this specific meetings with every partner, and we decide how they work, because all of them they have wonderful approaches. They are really work hard. They have a lot of good practices. So we listen to them, and we try to make a uniform for all this kind of hosting communities reception for beneficiaries. So we try to make a uniform for better integration and inclusion.
What advice would you give to optimize the orientation of people?
Arrival planning and support during the first months of country. So important pre-departure orientation. The person should know where he is going to face and understand exactly what he is going to do. And also hosting communities, they have to know also the characteristics of the people that they are coming. So they can plan together in the first days of arrival all the process of individual integration program for everyone, and the empowerment approach. So we also we have this this approach for us. It's very important, and also with Association France, we try to reach deeper process like trauma-informed support, and understanding the gender-based violence and supporting survivors, planning for the end of support, building volunteer teams, also involving the local communities. And the cultural awareness and communication is very important. Without these hosting communities and beneficiaries will have or might have conflicts, because different culture, different approaches, different way of thinking, and also different backgrounds, and so the role of the cultural awareness is important, and here the integration can work in both sides. It's not only officials should be they have to adapt the convention of the new community, but also the community should come along together and come along with to understand the other culture. So cultural awareness and communication is fundamental.
The fact that the organization is made up of refugees and immigrants is important and surely has an impact on both beneficiaries and welcoming communities. Could you tell us more about it?
We saw that clearly with the general task of beneficiaries, because immediately a trust we created, and without trust for these minors, it's very hard to open and to tell what they think freely in a way that can help everyone. So if they hide what they can criticize, or they hide what they want actually to do, or their aim or their dreams, so it will be difficult to reach for planning or anything with them. So the trust that we could create with the beneficiaries speaking their own language, not only the language but also the culture, the way of thinking, the understanding their background. So this facilitates a lot this role. So yeah, being a refugee-led organization is really help a lot.
Thank you very much for this information. We hope to talk to you very soon for further questions.
Of course, I'm available, and thank you very much.